Las Vegas casinos don't advertise this. Tiny rule changes, timed minimums, and free perks that aren't. 5 truths that raise your loss per hour, and how to spot them first. First truth: the biggest changes are the smallest lines on the felt. A blackjack that pays 6 to 5 instead of 3 to 2 looks harmless. It is not. On a $25 bet, a natural used to pay $37.50. At 6 to 5, it pays 30. Same game, less money back. That single change adds about 1.39 percentage points to the house edge. You feel it over time. Roulette got the same treatment. Some strip floors use a 000 wheel. One more green pocket raises the house edge to 7.69%. The wheel looks the same, your odds do not. If you love roulette, hunt for single zero, or at least stick to double zero. If you see 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, keep walking. Here is the quiet split. Lower limit pits often push worse rules. High limit rooms often keep better ones. The sign you see, $15 versus 100, usually hints at the rules you will get. That is not evil, it is pricing. Decide which lane you want to be in. Do a fast rules check before you sit. For blackjack, look for 3 to 2 printed on the felt, not just on a placard. See if the dealer stands on soft 17. Check for doubling after split and surrender. If 2 or more rules go against you, pass. For roulette, scan the layout. If there are 3 green pockets, move on. Why this matters comes down to pace. Most blackjack tables deal 60 to 80 hands an hour. With 6 to 5, your expected loss per hour rises even if you play the same way. Bet 15 a hand for 2 hours on a busy table, and you can give up $25 to $35 more than on a fairer 3 to 2 game. Same time, worse return. The best protest in Vegas is your feet. The strip is long. The valley is wide. Playable rules still exist. Be a rule scout before you are a player. Second truth: comps and free drinks are not random. They are metered. Many bar-top video poker bars use small lights or vouchers to track pace. Play fast enough and the light goes green. Slow down and it goes red. The comp pauses. It measures your expected loss per hour, not your charm. Casinos rate your play with something called theo, short for theoretical loss. The pit, the slot system, and the host desk all speak that language. If you want offers, give the system an easy story to read. Put your player card in at the start. Pick one game. Keep a steady bet size. Play in clean blocks of time instead of 10 scattered mini-sessions. Ask to be rated. Be polite. You are not begging, you are managing value. Think of comps in 2 buckets. Soft comps are things like drinks that you would have bought anyway. Hard comps are room credits and food. If you are already drinking at a bar, enjoy it, but try to bank the room or dining value. Those feel better the next morning. Remember the meter at 1.
The bar. It does not judge your personality. It judges your pace. Vegas rewards time on device. When you know that, you can control the cost of a free round instead of letting it control you. Third truth: the modern strip makes a lot of money outside the pit and inside the slot aisles. On average, gaming is only about 1/3 of total resort revenue. Rooms, food, drinks, shows, and shops carry a big share. Inside the casino, slots are the heavy lifter. They bring in well over half of gaming win. The sportsbook is tiny by comparison. The model is simple: time, speed, and spend. That is why the floor looks the way it does. Long rows of machines, big bars at the center, lots of restaurants and retail. Machines run 24/7 and scale without drama. Slot hold on the strip is not fixed by law. It varies by machine and setting, and the average has crept higher over time. You will not see that on a sign. Control what you can. Set a session budget before you sit down. Break it into time blocks. If you like video poker, learn the pay tables and hunt posted returns. If you play reels for fun, pick a bet size you can afford for at least an hour and treat wins as temporary. Leave when your time or budget ends, not when the machine decides. Outside the casino, fees add up. Most big resorts charge a nightly resort fee on top of the base room rate. Expect $40 to $55 before tax, with the top end over $60 after tax. That can be more than a discounted midweek room. Always price compare with the fee included. Join the free member rate if it lowers the total. Sometimes it does. Parking is another lever. Many center strip properties charge for self-parking unless you earn a higher tier or spend enough. If you are renting a car, run the math. A couple of ride shares plus a short walk can cost less than parking and save your patience. You are not being tricked. You are being priced. When you know the parts, slots, fees, rooms, you can stack value on your side and skip the friction. Fourth truth, table minimums move with the clock. They rise when crowds arrive and fall when chairs sit empty. Friday at 9 p.m. in the middle of the strip is peak time. Minimums climb. Rules get tighter. Tuesday morning downtown or off-strip is a different world. Friendlier minimums and better rules show up more often. Think of it as surge pricing for felt. Use timing as a tool. Plan your longest table session before lunch or after midnight on weekdays. If one casino shows all 6 to 5 blackjack at $25, walk to the next property. Often you will find 3 to 2 at a similar price off-peak. Ask the pit if any tables change rules later. They might. A calm back pit can be a gem. Remember pace again. A crowded table deals fewer hands per hour. That can lower your expected loss per hour even if the minimum is higher. Slow can be cheaper. If you are learning, consider craps with odds at a slower table, or a quiet video poker bar with a clear
pay table. The point is not to chase action. It is to buy time. Watch for signals. A vacant 3 to 2 table with a higher sign might drop after a quick pit huddle. Ask politely if they can open a lower game. Sometimes they will. If the sign bounces up during a big event, do not take it personally. Supply and demand runs the show. Fifth truth, the strip is longer and pricier than it looks on a map. From the Sahara down to the welcome sign is about 4.2 miles or 6.8 kilometers. In heat, that is not a casual walk. Budget for rides, the monorail, or smart hops between clusters. If you are staying mid-strip and want Fremont Street, plan 5 to 6 miles by car each way. Build your night around clusters so you spend money on fun, not on long hauls. Check the citywide calendar before you book. Mega events change everything. The Las Vegas Grand Prix runs from November 20th to 22nd this year. Streets close, traffic shifts, prices jump. Even if you never touch a ticket, you will feel it in room rates and table minimums. Big concerts, title fights, and conventions do the same at smaller scales. If your dates are locked, shift your play to non-peak hours, or shift your location. South Strip nights pair well with the resorts down there. Center Strip can be its own evening. North Strip and downtown make a neat bundle with one ride. That single change can save money over a weekend and give you hours back. This is not a conspiracy, it is a playbook. Casinos tune edge, speed, timing, and price. You can tune your choices. Read the signs. Look for 3 to 2 blackjack. Avoid 000 wheels. Watch pace lights at bars. Add up the resort fee before you tap buy. Check the event calendar before you fly. Build your nights by cluster. Protect your time and your bankroll. That is the real secret. Keep the fun. Spend on moments, not on friction. And if this helped, subscribe for more play stories.